I'll just go through. I'm going to start with buddy bags and who should use them and when you should use them and why you should use them. As I mentioned already, this is the Irene buddy bag. This the benefit to this bag for using it with washi tape is like all our buddy bags, it's clear. But if you're not a washi tape junkie, I am. You're going to see some of my collection here. You can put about 50 rolls of washi tape in here and you can see the majority of them because it's all crystal clear. The other thing about that is this bag, the Irene bag, has 2 strips of hook and loop fabric. And that's because if you're putting something tall in there like ink pads, you can use the top strip and get a little bit more height. But if you're just doing something like washi tape, you can close it down over the bottom and then you're going to have all those things trapped in there. So the Irene bag, who should use this? This should be used by somebody who's not a huge washi tape junkie. Like I said, it'll only hold about, well, that sounds bad, right? 50 rolls of washi tape kind of sounds like a lot. But so it's perfect. It's easy to, it has a little pull handle so you can put it on the shelf, pull it off, drop it in your tote, put it in the drawer, whatever. So it's easy to store. So the Irene buddy bag, great for someone who is not a huge washi tape junkie, but needs to be able to pull that stuff in and out. This is the Shelley buddy bag. And I've got 2 examples here of Shelley with washi tape. Who should use this? Again, if you just, maybe you only have a dozen or 2 dozen rolls of washi tape, then 1 Shelley bag would probably work fine for you to contain your entire washi tape collection. You're a stronger woman than I if that's all you have is 20 rolls of washi tape. This will hold about, it's 11 inches. Now, all of these, washi tape comes in everything from these little tiny 3 mil rolls of washi tape to great big wide, and this is probably 3 inches, right? So it comes in all different heights. So what this bag will hold, obviously if you're using these thick ones, it's only going to hold 5, but if you've got the tiny ones in there, it'll hold 20 to 30 depending on how big they are. Why do I use this Shelley bag and what do I use it for? Because obviously I'm a little bit of a junkie. I use it for super specific things. Planner tape, so all of the washi tape in here says things like that are planner related, like days of the week, get it done, you know, check it off, that kind of to-do list. So, or coordinates with those. So that's what I use this for, the Shelley, because it's not something that I'm probably going to use when I'm scrapbooking. It is something that I'm going to throw in my suitcase and take with me. I'm a planner junkie when I travel somewhere, right? So I have that with me. This one is all super specific travel. So again, not something that I'm going to be using all the time, but if I was going somewhere on a trip and I was going to do memory planning on the trip, or I was going to work on something that was travel related, that's when I would take those, right? So easy to combine things that go together, that are all one theme, if you want to be able to take them with you or not. These 2 guys right here, these are part of our desk made line, and I can get you some more information. I'm trying to hang this somewhere so it won't fall down again. Okay, right there for now. This is the 6-level stadium arranger. This is the 4-level stadium arranger, and this one has 6 sections in it, and you've seen it many times before. There's one right here that's loaded with Queen & Company shaker shape filler or shaker card fillers, glitter glues, glitters, that kind of thing. They all fit in there. It's also a great place to put the smaller rolls of washi tape. If you have room, you know my philosophy. If you see it, you're going to use it, right? If you have to stuff it away, it's less likely that you're going to remember that you have it, and then you won't be able to find it. So putting your washi tapes out on display, or maybe mixing, you know, doing a couple rows of washi tape and then some of your other things, the 6-level stadium arranger is perfect for that. One little tip I want to give you, regardless of the tool that you're using to store your washi tape, is if you once you start unrolling your washi tape, which is kind of a pain, right, to scrape that off, fold over the end when you're done with it, and then leave that little tab sticking up. And that will make it so much easier, whether you're pulling it off this shelf or pulling it out of this bag or taking it out of this box. Having that little tab sticking up is going to make it so much easier to pull out, and also it's going to be easier to pull your tape out because you're not going to be scratching every time to get that tape unstuck and start again, right? And I had a gal at one of the shows say to me, well, you're wasting that tape at the beginning. And there's a couple ways to look at that. First of all, a lot of washi tapes, you can unpeel that tape and probably still use it. But for me, I'd rather waste a little bit of tape than waste tape scratching up, because whenever you scratch up that end, you're going to ruin the end anyway, and so you're going to be in the same boat. So, and it's easier. It's easier to use it because you can just pull it off and you know where it starts, and then you can use it. You know me, if it's easy, you'll do it, and if it's not, it won't get used. So, upside to the 6-level Stadium Arranger. Easy to see everything that's on there, easy to access everything that's on there, right? It works best with smaller rolls of washi tape. So depending on the brands that you're buying, like if you're buying any of the ones from the big box, their brand, they're a little bit smaller roll versus kind of the bigger rolls that stick off over the edge. I have all the different sizes in here. Now, let's talk about how to organize your washi tape. It's no different than anything else. Whether you're using this, or these, or this, you want to stay in that 4-section system. Actually only 3 because there's no alphabets. But you can see here, I have birthday, books, food, pets, travel, rainbow, right? If I had holiday things on here, I would have that holiday tape arranged like in the holidays as well. So you still want to arrange and organize your things regardless of which tool you're using that 4-section system, right? So themes and sentiments, the calendar year, and the rainbow. You want to keep all those things the same so that's easy for your brain to remember where they might be and then find them. Okay, this is the 4-level Stadium Arranger, and a little bit wider and a little bit deeper. Works great as it was designed, but you can also put it on its back, and now you have a little shelf that you can pull those in and out of. Again, if you've got your little tape already off, it's easy to pull that out when you have the little tape sticking off. So you can use the 4-level Stadium Arranger either on its back or as it was designed flat. Now both of these can be hung on the wall. Both the 6 and the 4 can be hung on the wall. So if you want to hang that on the wall, you can do that as well. Again, a variety of products will fit in both. If you're not a huge washi tape junkie, you may only need 1 row or 2 rows for washi, and then it's going to work for other products as well. But again, when you're organizing, try to keep things in that 4-section system, themes and sentiments, calendar year, and the rainbow, so that you can see what you've got, find what you have, find what you need. Okay. Next up, so these 2 are best for people who can leave them at home. Obviously, you're probably not going to throw this in your crop tote or carry it out to the dining room table either, right? So these 2 best for that. This is our 1.5-inch punch pack, and I have it loaded with holiday washi tape. Right? I'm not going to use holiday washi tape all the time. I'm only going to use it when I need it. So now I can just put it on the shelf, holiday washi tape, and when I'm working on Christmas or Halloween or whatever, I've got that right there and I can see it. This has probably close to 100 rolls of washi tape in it. And I made these little cardboard or cardstock dividers to keep everything in rows. There's a video on the blog. If you search the website for washi tape video, it'll probably pop up. I'll get Karen to put a link, or Katie to put a link up for you as well, that shows how I made them. Not that it's not that tricky. It's not like rocket science or anything, but I did. Here's what I did. I made them like this capital letter I, and that. No, I can't get it back in there. The little feet at the end are what line up with each other thing, so it creates that space between each divider so they're not just free-flowing in there, right? So there's a little video about how I did it and the dimensions that I used. But this is our 1.5-inch punch pack. This is great for almost anybody because you can store it on the shelf if you have a craft room. You can take it with you to the dining room. You can throw it in your crop tote and take it to an event and keep everything neat and tidy and organized and pretty condensed, right? So a great way to store by theme or by holiday, or like I have all the holidays in one easy to access place. All right, you of course can store washi tape in your scrap rack. This is the Trader's 12 page. This is kind of a fatter roll of washi tape. It's probably a ½ inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. I used a piece of the washi tape. Initially when I did this, I just put a piece of the washi tape on the front. And then I could see what the washi tape looked like, and I would know where it went back when I was done using it, right? But I could really see the colors. And then I added this little washi tape sticky flap because this one was too thick. Not too thick for the scrap rack, but kind of too thick for the pocket, so it'll push up. So I just added that piece of washi tape. Now I can see what it looks like, but also I can use that to open and close the flap. Same thing, this is the straight 8. The straight 8 is good for thick things, because it is a little bit deeper, right? So you can actually get a couple of rolls of tape in that one. And last but not least, for your scrap rack pages, this is our double-sided embellishment storage page. And you can see I've got a roll of washi tape in each pocket, and I labeled the front of the pocket with just a sample of the washi tape. Now, the embellishment storage page is double-sided. And the reason people love this is because it does have these big gusseted pockets that have the locking flap on the front, right? So if all my flaps are locked, nothing's going to come out of my pockets in my embellishment storage page. So works great for all kinds of embellishments. You can also add washi tape to that as well. I wouldn't recommend putting washi tape in your scrap rack if you're a washi tape junkie, right? If you only have a dozen rolls of washi tape, or maybe you have one roll of Christmas tape or a couple rolls of Halloween tape, it's not something that you're addicted to, then it's perfect in your scrap rack. But you could, if I try to put all my washi tape, I'd fill an entire scrap rack just with washi tape. So similar to how we talked about paper, if you have a few sheets of ballet paper, you're going to put it in the ballet section. If you're a ballet addict and you have 3 inches of ballet paper, you're going to put it on the paper in the paper storage box on the shelf with theme. So, but there's a couple options if you want to incorporate some washi tape into your scrap rack. And then, last but not least, in the washi tape family, this is the Stash and Store 5-drawer box. This was designed for washi tape originally. It works for all kinds of other things. You can see those other uses on our website. Let me see if I can do it from the front. I have this organized in rainbow, right? Reds and pinks, orange, yellow, green, metallic. Okay, there's probably blues and greens together. Some of the drawers I left the dividers in so I could segment off the colors. And other drawers, I took the dividers out because then I could fit more rolls of washi tape in there. So you can use it dividers in or dividers out. If you're unfamiliar with the dividers that are in, I'm trying to find one that has the least tape in it, that are in the 5-drawer, or in any of them. Any of our Stash and Store box drawers come with a little cardboard divider that looks like this. Little fits the drawer size, so there's different sizes of them. But each bend in this is perforated. So if you only want to use half, you only want to segment out half the drawer, you can just rip that piece of divider off and then segment out half the drawer, right? So however you want to do it, whatever you're trying to organize, and then if you want all the dividers back, you can just put them back in. So super easy way to divide, whether you're trying to divide by color or by theme and keep things organized, or if you have enough washi tape that you want more space and less division, you can just pull the dividers right out. So the Stash and Store boxes are designed to fit in your cube style storage. So if you use the IKEA Expedit or Calyx, that's how you pronounce those names, I don't know. That's what these were designed for. They fit in any of the cube storage. So even like the Joann's or Michael's, the big box store cube storage, they're going to fit in that as well. So anything that's designed around 12 by 12 crafting. You can see here I've got all my little tabs, right? So it's easy to pull my rolls of washi tape out because all the ones that I've used, I've left the tab up. So it's easy to pull it out of the box. So even if they're jammed in there, I can get in there and pull it out. I don't have to leave any finger room. Okay, so the stash and store box, this is the 5 drawer. These are designed, like I was saying, around cube storage. You can fit 3 of these in 1 cube, right? That's what they're designed for, to max out that space, left to right, top to bottom, back to front. So 3 of them will fill a cube. So whether you're using this, there's a 3 drawer, there's a 7 drawer, to really max out that cube space, it's perfect. You can also use just 1 of them in a cube, and then, oh, I gave Karen that, oh, here it is. Oh. Right? So if you want to put just 1 in and then, you know, paper storage boxes next to it, you can put a couple of paper storage boxes in a cube, but you're still able to fill that space in that cube. So that's really kind of the key, maximizing the space that's around you in your workspace. All right, so quick review, washi tape organizers. How you craft, when you craft, where you craft. Are you taking it with you? Do you have specialty things? These are all the questions you need to ask yourself before you choose your washi tape organizer. So, oh, and I started to say about the desk made, these 2 pieces will be available at the biggest Joann stores. I think there's 311 stores. We're going to get a list up on our website, but the SS6L, the 6-level organizer, and the 4L, 4-level organizer, both will be available at those major Joann stores probably by the end of June. And we'll get a list up of which ones those are. So these are great if you have shelf space or wall space or desk space where you want to have everything out and handy and at your fingertips, and they can be used for other things as well. So if you don't have tons of washi tape, you can also use them for paints and sprays and glitters and all of that kind of thing. Buddy bags, your buddy bag choices are the Shelley buddy bag. This is Shelley. Hey, I want to share another little tip with you about buddy bags. The next time we manufacture these, we are going to have a little sticker added to the bottom with the name of the bag on it. So it's easy to know because Leanne, our customer service gal, will be the first one to tell you. People call or write in and say, I have this buddy bag that has ink pads in it. Which one is it? And we don't know because there's no label on it for us either. So when you get your buddy bags, until we add that sticker, when you put the little tray that's on the inside of it together, just go ahead and write in the bottom of the tray, or you could put a label in it, or you can just put a piece of paper in it that says who it is, which girl it is, because then if you need another one, you'll know exactly which one to get. You'll be sure and get the right one. So sorry we don't have those stickers on there for you yet, but add a name when you get it, and the sticker names will be coming. So the Shelley buddy bag, why I love Shelley, she's small, compact, easy to take with me. I can segment off things that I use all the time or that I travel with. But if I was not a junkie and I just had a dozen or 2 dozen rolls of washi tape, Shelley would be the perfect choice. Irene, she's just kind of a dumping ground for washi tape, which is not... What? Oh! Karen's yelling at me from downstairs. Hey, you forgot one. I did. This is part of our COPS product line. So clearly organized pocket system. It has 4 grommets in the top, and that's so you can put it on over the door hooks and hang it over the door. 4 grommets on the bottom, and that's so you can connect more panels together. We make 3 different sizes, 3 different pocket sizes. This happens to be the 20 pocket. We make a 9 pocket and a 4 pocket, so you can customize your over-the-door storage, but you can also take that single panel, and there's a hanger pocket in the back. You can see I have the hanger popping up, and you can put a hanger in that hanger pocket, and then put a little, there's a label pocket on the side, and then you can hang it in your closet, washi tape, and when you want washi tape, you can pull it out, take it out. So this is a 20 pocket panel, and it works great. Let me see which washi tape I can grab hold of easily here. It works great for storing washi tape also. So you've got 20 pockets, and if you can get probably 100 rolls of washi tape, kind of just regular size washi tape right here. The nice thing about this product is that everything is super visual, but it doesn't have to be on your workspace. So super visual on your workspace, don't have room on your workspace, try putting it all in a pocket panel like this, and then you can hang it on the back of your door or put it in the closet, and then when you want washi tape, you can really easily view all of those options for washi tape on that. So this is the part of the COPS program, Clearly Organized Pocket System. It's going to help you arrest your mess. So great for washi tape, the 20 pocket panel. All right, so we've got the 20 pocket panel. Thank you, Karen, for that. We've got the Irene. If you're not a huge washi tape junkie, but you have more than about 18, 20 rolls, then the Irene bag might be a great place for you to put everything, because you can see through it to see what everything's in there. It's not as easy to access as the others, but it's an option if you're not a junkie. The 1.5 inch, and I have to share with you, this idea of storing washi tape in the 1.5 inch punch pack was an idea that someone brought to me at a show. So when you come to our booth and you tell me your ideas at the shows, they're really valuable to me, especially if I'm hearing the same idea from people over and over again, right? It's something that I'm going to come back and share with everyone. So it was her idea to put the washi tape into the 1.5 inch punch pack, and it works awesome. So it was a great, and thanks Gail Wheeler for sharing that with me. Scrap rack options. You're going to have the double-sided locking top embellishment storage page. You've got the straight 8 basic storage page, 8 long skinny pockets, and then you've also got the option of the Trader's 12 pocket page. Now again, with the scrap rack, I'm going to recommend that if this is for people who don't use tons of washi tape. You might have a couple rolls for this theme or that theme, but you don't have hundreds of rolls of washi tape. You'd fill an entire scrap rack with it, but you should put the few rolls that you have in there if that's like your quantity of addiction to washi tape. Okay, last but not least, I'm not forgetting anything. The Stash and Store 5-drawer box. So this is part of our Stash and Store line. If you're new to shopping with us on Totally-Tiffany.com or new looking for information on Totally-Tiffany.com, if you click on the shopping button at the top, it's going to bring up 3 options. And the first one is shop by the type of product you want to organize. And when you click on that, it's going to bring up paper, ink pads, washi tape, flowers, embellishments. That's the one, when you click on one of those, you're going to see all of these products in use with the product that you're trying to organize. The second option on the shopping tab is shop by brand. And the top section of that page is going to be all of the brands that we manufacture. So Desk Made, Easy to Organize is where the buddy bags are, COP System, Stash and Store. So you'll be able to find those if you know the brand name that you're looking for. A little further down that page, we have another section that is, again, washi tape, ink pads, whatever it is that you're looking for in particular. And those are actually shopping pages as opposed to information pages. So you can choose either one of those options to kind of have things grouped together. The last option is called All Products. And if you just want to scroll through the 200 things that we make, that's the place to do it. All right, so washi tape on special this week. At the time I'm recording this, I'm going to put this video up. So this is the middle of June or the beginning of June 2018. So if you're watching this later, it's probably not on special this week. All the different things that you see here. If you are not on our email list, I'm going to encourage you to join our email list, because each week that we have a special and featured items, we talk about not only how to use those items and what they are, but how to use them. And then we do blog posts and tips and tricks and all that kind of thing. And so that information all goes out via our email list. That wraps it up for Washi Tape 101. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of the day and a lovely, lovely summer. Oh, don't touch that dial. Leanne's getting Get Organized Challenge. I've been asked about it. We won't have a Get Organized Challenge this summer. The next one is going to start in September. So if you're interested in joining us for the Get Organized Challenge, you can sign up under the Classes tab on the website, and then watch for stuff to start showing up in your mailbox late summer, early September. All right, take care. Have a great day.